Can you stand in the middle for me? There you go.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are now debating the resolution. Animal experimentation should be legal. I, on the affirmative team, strongly support this point. There are three reasons: physiologic and anatomical differences between human and animal, cruelty, and cost. The first point is physiological and anatomical differences between human and animal. According to Sacher, who is a doctor of veterinary medicine, experimenters have even injected human HIV-infected brain tissue directly into chimpanzee brains, but to no avail. One of our most threatening disease doesn't even affect our animal counterparts. As this article says, human and animal have different physiological differences, which is meaningless for doing animal experimentation. The second point is cruelty. By doing animal experimentations, it causes a great number of deaths of animals. According to Regan Tom, who is a professor of philosophy and specializing in animal rights, many activists claim that the testing of products on defenseless animals is immoral, claiming that animals themselves have no in this process. All animals are worthy of respect, and making animals suffer for any reason is morally wrong. The third point is cost. Doing animal experimentation costs a lot of money. According to CARE2, this is a scientific professional in the US. The scientific community has wasted $20 million exposing animals to drugs for a variety of arbitrary and pointless tests. As this article says, animal experimentation costs a lot of money by using additional lab equipment. Instead of that, we can use chemical and computer simulations, which cost less. Now, please support my point.
Sorry. Asaki.
are debating the resolution animal experimentation should be illegal. I, on the negative side, strongly this resolution. First, I will lift our opponent main point, then I will give my own. His first point was psychological differences. He said that human and animal have different genes, but it's not relevant. Actually, human and chimpanzee share common genes, so these animals are good guide to cure the people. His second point was cruelty. He said that animal tests cause many animals' deaths, but it's not always true. I confirm that 61% animal used for testing feel no pain, and animal can be used by anesthesia, so they can't feel pain. His third point was cost. He said that doing animal experimentation costs a lot of money, but I think but it's not true. Animals' cost is very cheaper than human. Especially mouse is a very good example. They are cheap and very useful. Their breeding ability is very good. I have refuted the affirmative points. Now I will give my own. I have three reasons: priority, safety, and invention of medicine. My first point is priority. Actually, reduction of human suffering is more important than prevention of animal suffering. According to the Ian Morgana, if animals do not continue to be used in research, many more people will suffer and or die if no possible alternative is found. Human must be considered first priority. If a person with a serious disease, we have to save their lives from the testing. My second point is safety. It is possible to keep animal suffering to an absolute minimum. Now, experimenters should care animals' welfare in their laboratories. They have to keep animals in clean, comfortable, and healthy condition. In short, it is possible to experiment on animals without being cruel to animals. According to the USDA, 61% of the animals used for testing feel no pain. 30% of research animals have their pain relieved by anesthesia. My third point is invention of medicine. Every major medical advancement in the 20th century involved animal testing, such as vaccine, antibiotics, asthma, and cancer. For example, various vaccines have been involved to protect various animals, cat, dog, horse, and so on. According to the PETA, animal test does not be the only way to solve medical problem, but it is the best way to do it at this time. I have shown them priority, safety, and invention of medicine. So animal experimentation should be legal.
I refute my opponent's points, and I represent I will support my own points. His first point was priority. He said it is just justifiable to allow animal suffering. However, it's not true, because animals also should be treated equally as humans. And his second point was safety. He says 61% of the animal used for testing feel no pain. However, it's not true, because there are still 39% of animals feel pain. It should be 100% safe if one says safe. And his third point was invention of medicine. He said medical advancement in the 20th century involved animal testing. However, it's not important, because we can, as I said, we can use computer simulation or chemical substance instead of using animals, since technology is highly advanced. Now I refuted my opponent's points, and I will support my own point. My first point is physiological differences between human and animal. He said human and animals are similar, and they cure the people. However, it's not significant, because what affects human doesn't always affect animal. And my second point was cruelty. He said 61% of animals feel no pain. However, it's not true, because there are still 39% of animals feel pain. And my third point was cost. He said animal costs cheaper, such as rats, by using rats as animal experimentation. However, it's not important, because we can use computer simulation or chemical substances instead of experimenting animal. Now I have shown that animal experimentation should be illegal by raising 3 points. Physical differences between human and animal, cruelty, and cost. Please support my own points.
I will now support my own points. My first point was priority. He said that human and animal are same, but it's not true. I think human is more important, because if our parents are sick, and if our pet see, maybe we choose person. So human is first priority. My second point was safety. He said that 61% rate is so high, but it's not relevant. I told 61% animal can't feel pain, and 31% animals use anesthesia. So total 92% animals can't feel pain. My third point was invention of medicine. He said that we can use computer, but it's not true. Now we use various medicine in the hospital, and we can make these medicine from the animal testing. I have shown them priority, safety, and invention of medicine. So animal experimentation should be legal.